Welcome to episode 4 of Too Many Cooks with me, your host Stephen Soupy Campbell. Today I've got two very special guests on. We're going to make a pavlova, and this pavlova is infamous around the Lisburn area. The guest we have on is a good friend of mine, Adam Byrne, and his wonderful mother, Claire Byrne.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Pavlova, right? How long have you been making pavlova?
Since the age of 16, and
So what's that, 50 years?
yeah.
That's only about 20 years you teach.
Well, I'm 55 now, so
Yeah, well,
a long time.
Yeah, well, you're happy days. What? Who taught you the recipe, or why pavlova?
Well, I went to a place in Toffs in Lisburn, and was taught there, and then the following week I was the only one in catering school passed because mine was the only one that didn't crack.
You serious?
Yeah.
So pavlova's meringue, isn't it? It's meringue base.
Yes.
I have made meringue before and made an absolute balls of it. It is difficult.
Yes. The key thing is keeping the bowl clean.
Right.
No yellow yolk at all.
Yep.
And that is the main thing.
Right.
And it is knowing when it is whipped up. Some people put it over their head. I'm sorry, I don't do that.
That was such bitchy, like
I will show you in the bowl how it is in the peaks.
Because you do it enough, it's in there. You don't
Yes,
it's like,
yes.
you know when people cook spaghetti and they go, when you throw it at the wall and it sticks, and then you've got a stinking spaghetti wall.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'm here, tell me this, your lovely son here beside you, right? Useless cunt in the kitchen or what?
Well, if I didn't have the air fryer, yes.
But I'm such a good cook of a man, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well that's true.
That's why I still live with her, do you know what I mean?
You can both come in here now,
Yes.
we're all good, we're all 100%
So we
there.
tell Soupy the story, I'll say with a knife here. How many, remember that it was Christmas 2009, so I was 8.
Uh-huh.
How many pavlovas did you make on Christmas Eve? For people, and also don't tell the tax man this, how much did you get in cash?
Well, it was $5, so it was about 30 pavlovas.
30
Conveyor belt meringue. Mate, I swear to God.
Here, so as I'm saying, I was describing this to a couple of people, and they were like, "Why pavlova?" I'm going, apparently this one, I've never had it now, right? But I've heard tell, apparently it's one of the best desserts in this side of the Mississippi.
Mine is to do. A lot of people can put in vanilla essence.
Yes.
I don't. I like a wee hint of vinegar.
Because the vinegar makes it like a marshmallow-y kind of thing,
Yes.
isn't it? Am I right in saying?
Yes.
Right, okay.
So the main thing we do is we put on the oven.
So we've got the oven preheated on a
Yes,
fan setting to what temperature?
About 120.
Right.
Now we're going to start.
But here, Mum, see, before we begin as well, now, I've told you this before, people who are older than me, that know my man and all, they won't even come up and be like, well, what's the crack? Goes, your man still making fucking pavlovas. I have a wait coming up here. Fucking pre-ordering them, like, unbelievable.
So that's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm very thankful you're coming on, because I know this is a sought after recipe.
Me personally, I just like the eggs, not from the fridge, just
Room temperature.
Room temperature. A lot of people say, "Oh, do it from the fridge," but me personally, I like them from
Room temperature.
room temperature, and that's all.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what kind of eggs you use.
Free range or class
Today
A.
I am going to do 8 egg whites to 15 ounces of sugar.
Right.
But I don't weigh it out. I use a teaspoon.
Yeah. But it's all game. It's all game in there.
Yes,
It's all
it
knowledge.
is indeed.
You know what I mean?
So we'll start.
Right. You listen. Right. So what we're going to do here, folks. Right. We're going to. Claire's going to make a pavlova, and me and Adam are going to try and do it side by side. So you're going to describe to us what you're doing and how to do it. And Adam, now, you're going to be doing this, right? I'm going to do a bit, but this is you. Like,
More me?
This is more you, right?
Bollocks.
Yeah. So listen.
Here.
So describe what we're doing here at this moment in time.
Separating the yolk to the egg
The yolk
white.
to the egg white. Now, Claire, you can do that for the whole lot of them. That's 100%.
Yeah.
And then Adam, will I get Adam to cut a log of fruit?
Yeah.
Adam, you cut a lot of strawberries there. And then, this is great. I feel like Gordon Ramsay. He's bought away there and I just go
Do you want
mad.
these moisture down or?
Aye,
I'm
throw a
sure
drop of
you're
water.
listening. The wee fella doesn't know how to cook, knows fucking health and safety.
He's got his level 2 health and safety. So that's interesting. You take the eggshell out with the shell. If any of the shell gets in, you take it out with the shell. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you want me to give you? I'll give you a hand of these eggs, sure. While we're at it. So how many egg whites are we going for here?
We're going for. You need another 2.
I need now 2. Bollocks.
Yeah.
What's up? You're right.
Nah, don't worry about it. Man, these are real these are real girthy strawberries.
Aren't they? So you just cut the stems off, lad, and then.
What's a stem?
It's the stuff you don't want whenever you buy your bold buy stuff.
What stem cells? So I'm just pure clattering away here, like. The wee white bits, get rid of the whites.
The green bit.
The green bit, yeah. And a wee bit of the white as well. You know yourself. Go on. Get that neck.
And then cut her up.
What?
Cut her up.
Cut it up into quartets. No, I'm joking. A barbershop quartet. No, give me a. Just cut it up here. See, you just
Clap her away.
do your own wee thing.
Let the wee man cook.
Let the wee man cook. Let him cook. Who let bro cook?
So, Mum, also as well, you're also very famous in Lisburn for a lot of things. Organising a race, right? No, what are you talking? No, but like, what's the other thing and stuff you were really good at making?
Falafels, cheesecakes, lamb meringues.
So, would you cook more savoury things, or would you prefer cooking sweet things like bacon and stuff?
Well, I can do my own scones and wheaten bread and stuff like that there.
What's your favourite thing to cook, Mummy?
Pavlovas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to this here. You know what? I really am. I'll crack these out too in here, so I'll give you a hand.
Do you know what's so funny about Mummy doing this?
Oh shit.
Claire, the most outspoken woman in the world, and she's like, I have been cooking since I was like 16 and stuff.
Sorry, Claire, relax, it's fine. We're alright. There's nothing wrong. And if, don't be worried about saying anything wrong, it's all good. Don't be worried, it's alright. I'll take a drop of this egg out here as well.
Yeah.
Here, Mum, I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
So here, have you ever tried to teach Adam how to cook or anything? No.
Yes.
And
Not a funeral that day, lad.
any use at all?
I get to in the end. Not too small now.
Oh, there we go.
Right. That's it. And then we transfer them.
I have a.
Hold on a minute. I've known you all my life. When the fuck have you started using words like transfer and stuff? You're a fucking fraud. Tell me, lad, she thinks this is a pep assessment. They're going to take the Peugeot 206 away from her. Sure, she's an automatic.
Oh.
Lad, don't even see coming down here. Well, won't be like in maps.
Terrible.
Fuck. I go zoom out and she went, huh? What's fucking aged, Claire? No, but as I was saying, Mum has always tried to get me to
Right.
do
So-
this.
Yes, yeah, lovely, Claire. Let's go. Unbelievable.
Lad, look at that there. That's that one's a bossy bitch, lad. Here, what are we doing on? What do you mean do it that way?
Right. So we're going to transfer these.
I feel like I'm going to get grounded.
You turn over here, Lynn. Yep. So transfer them into the mixer bowl.
Yeah.
Right. Lovely.
And then we're going to turn it on
Right.
to maximum.
Maximum.
Yeah. Takes a while, that's
Aye. That's alright.
You're working away, Claire?
So, Claire, some people add the sugar in now. Do they, or do you do that?
No.
No?
Get this really stiff
Yep.
and then gradually add it.
Gradually add it, right?
Yep. Yep.
Lovely.
And then the corn flour and then the vinegar and then you give it another about 5 to 10 minutes after the sugar.
Right, okay.
And then halfway through you lift it up to get the egg whites mixed
Right.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely.
So it's 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
Seriously, she's getting through me?
5, 6,
Lovely.
7, 8, 9,
15. So 8 egg whites, 15 sugars.
And you lift it up, get that bit in the middle, like.
Right.
Fucking Ken's about the bus.
So is this for one pavlova?
Yep.
Right.
It's normally 8 egg whites to 16 ounces of sugar. My secret recipe is to drop 1 ounce.
So drop 1 ounce.
Drop 1 ounce.
You heard it here first. Drop 1 ounce.
Yeah. So corn flour.
1.
And just a wee Ainsley Harriet.
Are we suggestion of vinegar?
Yeah, that is it.
Right.
And you give it about 4 to 5 minutes to mix it.
Right.
And then it's ready.
4 to 5 minutes. Happy days.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That should be ready.
Lovely.
As you can see, it's a lovely stiff mixture.
Right. And when you say stiff, you don't mean that kind of stiffy Adam gets. You mean
No.
Fucking close north of Cockler.
I use this like a wee spatula.
Yeah.
Can't call that anymore.
No, I love it. No, I
So
love
as
it.
you can see, it's firm.
Right, it's firm. But what I love about that spatula, Claire, and dare I say, that spatula has seen its fair
Better
share of
days,
pavlova.
that's my
No,
favourite.
but it's saying it's for here. That's the thing.
Sure, she used to beat me with that. Do you know what? For simply being a child, I was abusive.
Not enough, if fuck me, ask me. Hey.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. So,
Mummy, I suppose you're used to the plaster and white stuff and stuff.
No.
You're leaving the whole fucking plate like a plastered radio.
So just pour it out in like a flat
so you flatten it out then?
tinfoil plate, and it saves you doing them on a dinner plate with tinfoil. You can dispose of this plate when it's finished. And I'm going to just
But suppose you would,
shape it now.
you would do it for in the disposable plate, but
Yeah.
you're selling them, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not selling them, you're gifting them to people.
Yeah.
And Mummy, remember the whole fiasco? Subi, this was the whole fiasco in our house. It was basically our 911. The mixer broke, and Mummy, remember you didn't have a mixer for ages?
So, if you don't mind me asking, Claire, what did you do whenever you were 16? Did you have stand mixers, or was it more? You did
It
by
was
hand?
in there,
You done
and
by that as
then
well?
it was when I went to a bakery over in Lisburn. It was a Hubbard industrial mixer with a big bowl to do about 30 at one go.
Right.
Mummy, tell Subi what that restaurant you worked in, your day to day making desserts. How much money were you on whenever you were doing this?
Less than £2 an hour.
And what was your deal? Glad we hear
Scones
this
in
here.
the morning,
And what time was this at?
7 in the morning.
Yeah. How many scones do you make?
Oh, loads.
Right. And then what do you do after scones?
Scones, then I done fries, the order,
Yeah.
then sandwiches. So you're just going to put it in the oven here.
Right, lovely. Lady, want to grab?
It's nice and
Just watch
warm.
yourself.
And that's it in. That is at 5 to 4. So that one will be coming out about 5 o'clock. And that is us done and dusted.
And here, that's, so see when you're doing this and you're making fucking 30 of them, right?
Yeah.
Do you do massive batches and split it, or do you
No,
do
I
it one?
just do one at a time.
And that's what I love.
Yes,
That's
because
consistency then.
if you do it in big batches, it'll not turn out for
No,
you.
and you're right. And 'cause
Yes.
it's hard to set, whenever it's all mixed, how do you know how much is, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how do you know how much?
Put that vinegar there because you're doing your own.
Right, happy
And Mummy,
days.
no, so we were saying there, so...
Sorry, yeah, you were working on the...
Yeah.
So explain this whole thing.
I done filled the counter with Pavlova's cheesecakes.
And you were making all these from scratch, weren't
Yeah, and then maybe leaving at 8 o'clock at night.
you? And what time did you start at?
7.
7 in the morning, 13-hour shifts?
Yeah, and I got the Wednesday off, but you know.
Happy days. Can you take your Wednesday off? There's fuck all over in Lisburn, but you're here.
Yeah.
And Mum, what much were you... See, whenever you were doing this,
Don't
right?
worry about washing that, it's okay.
I'm gonna, for the gluten in the...
Oh, yes.
Right,
Sorry, I
go
forgot
ahead.
about that. Go
You're
ahead.
Just
Just
to...
put it in the cold water and get those.
Aye.
Man, just to tell people. So, how many hours a week were you doing when you worked there?
I was doing probably Monday, Tuesday.
Well, 6 hours and 13, 6 days and 13 hours.
Saturday I got finished about 5:30.
So, how much were you lifting? Now, this was back, as you say, you weren't on much money because you were young.
I was on minimum wage.
And like for all of that effort you put in, just so people understand how mental the catering industry is, how much money were you making back then?
It was about after tax and all, right? £100.
£100.
And then you give into the house and all.
Well, sure, Jesus, you were level with a score.
Claire, and rightly so, you pay your way.
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
You know.
Do you know what she said to me the other day?
What?
Adam, we need to increase this housekeep. Sure, everything's good up.
Are you rightly so?
No, rightly not. I give her 50 quid a week, buy shopping, 2 ready meals and a fucking...
No.
It's shite, man.
No.
You know what you're at? You're a fucking mercenary. Out there buying fucking score bags and all. Making edibles.
There's a wee tip, Adam. Put here.
Here's a wee tip, Claire. Mind your own.
So,
Right, that's
I turn into a
lovely.
wee bitch when I'm in the kitchen.
You think they're gooseberries?
would you say gooseberries? I know they are.
You are a fucking goose, man.
Right, so do you think you can do this now?
I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
Good mom
Here, do you
yourself.
want to know something about my mum, right? See if you're doing something like this wrong in front of her. See how her voice goes high pitch? That's her basically
Nah.
like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Who took you out driving?
Tell the folks what
I
happened.
should be a driving instructor.
No, I'm not joking.
But see, I'll tell you this here now, Claire, right? I love your son, right? But see, last night I was taking him home from Belfast and he goes, we were coming up to this area and I goes, do I go on right here? He goes, no,
Isn't
straight
it
on.
terrible his accent?
He just points and I go, I'm going ahead.
He got stopped by the cops, me, leaving him up to Belfast. It's in here now.
No, do you
And
want
the
to
cops.
What direction is here?
What
I
is
left
here?
or right? Like.
And I'm going, Adam, it's a left or right. I don't know, it's up here, he says. And
But
the cops,
he goes,
are you
"So we-"
alright? I says, I'm very sorry, I don't know Belfast at night. I'm driving here somewhere at Belfast. He's getting the bus in the morning for America. Oh, you alright then? I says, alright.
Sure, I wish I never came home from America. I live in an abusive house now.
But there's last night, so he goes, I goes, do I keep going right round the shoulder? And he goes, no, keep her straight. So straight was technically
And
left.
then you get so far, no, you're going wrong.
So I went to go left and he's like, no, this way lad. And I'm going, man, is it right? I can just see in my peripheral and hand out. I don't know if that's left or right. Like,
I know.
oh, he's kept, man. He's kept, man.
Sure, but
So you're looking for it?
I don't know. Sure, that's what I mean. It's just horrible being me. Like.
So, Adam,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to do this, right?
Right.
So, Adam, will you listen to your mum there?
Not really.
No, there you go.
No.
Classic. In you get. Come on ahead.
Right, what am I doing?
In you get. So, fire that in there.
Folks at home. Did you hear that? We know we plop.
So that's 8 egg whites, right? And then whack her down and. Oops.
We know but they
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you,
You
Claire.
know all about touching knobs at the end, Claire.
you know.
Do I put it right down to the bottom, Claire?
Yeah, right down.
Touching the bottom,
That's
eh?
a lot.
And then.
Give her a Phoebe Rain. It's fucking Port Sunday. Fucking give her a scan, man.
Guys watching, Claire, don't worry, guys watching.
Feel like I'm living down the Holy Lands again. Dishing out sugar.
3, 4. We were more in them. That's it.
Little love.
5, 6. Shock.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
Right, that's 6 again.
Yeah.
6.
That's. Oh my God. How do we lost count? Wait.
7. That's 8. That's 8. That's 8.
That's it. 9.
10, 11,
11.
12, 13, fuck me.
Yard.
14,
15.
There we go.
Lovely, fire over there.
Right.
And then 1 corn flour.
Yeah.
I'll do the corn flour. Heaps are level.
Level.
That.
That's it.
And a wee suggestion of vinegar.
Alright.
A wee easy Harriet of vinegar.
Yes, yeah. Lovely.
And then until it gets shiny.
Shiny and stiff, yeah.
I think that's us,
Right, yeah, take your plate over.
Right.
What's that?
Take your plate over.
Right, that's a wee bit wet. Should I give her a dry?
Yeah, that's it.
So we lever. Lovely.
Look at good.
So we are. I'm not gonna do it, but that's perfect. spatula
Wee
away.
man's painting.
Our fella, aye.
Yeah.
I just clatter away.
Aye. So, Claire,
Now, Adam,
so first,
don't do that. Just
pile it on.
Mum,
Go.
do you want to get in here?
No, you do it.
No, you work with us. This is us.
Right, okay.
Right. Go flatten it down.
Right.
Just scoop it, and just let her on. Lovely. So, Claire, I believe Adam got himself into a spot of bar over in Poland there a while ago.
Yes.
So try and pile it all up in one centre bit in the middle, and then you
Yeah.
can circle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So did he tell you how much I was involved in that? Claire is hating this, by the way. She's hating the way you're doing this.
Yep.
Honestly, so am I.
You're making my nerves bad.
Don't you get Saxon again? Sure.
Our Claire's bad with her nerves. Oh, Adam.
Come on now, Adam.
Come on.
Listen, don't blame the painter. We know what happened last
Not
time
blaming
with the
the
climb the painter.
So do it like on
Aye,
its side.
yeah,
You know, like there we go. You know what I mean?
Aye.
So I was in Poland and
So get yourself in a spot of bar.
aye.
Right, and
Poor Soupy gets a phone call, doesn't it?
so I'll tell you the brief version, right? Adam rings me about 1 o'clock. I'm actually in the middle of editing the previous episode of this, right? And he goes, "Oh, Soupy man, fucking steaming and all steaming." And I'm like, "Oh, chatting away." And I was like, "Where's the boys?" He was like, "Oh, I can't find them." I was like, "Right, show me where you are." And he was near a body of water. And I goes, "Get away from that body of water. You get onto the main street and there was people around you." I goes, "You'll be alright." You know what I mean? You're a big boy, right? And then he rings me. He was like, "I'm fucking freezing and all." And I go, "Just get back and you'll be alright." And then he rings me an hour later. And the first thing he says, I answer the phone. He goes, "Soupy man, it's got so much worse." And he was like, he was in a bush, right? Or you were like, "Man, I'm in a bush." No, I was like, "Where are you?" You were like, "I'm in Uri." It's like,
Let
"What?"
Soupy shape it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, hold on 1 second, sorry. And you want to keep it's sort of
Yeah, what I done, shape it round and smooth it out at the top.
Voila.
But yeah, so I'm like, "Right, where are you?" And you're like, "Man, I'm stuck in a bush and all." So I'm like, "Right, I'm gonna have to fucking do something for this man." Like. And then so you're like, "My phone's at 1%, my hands are freezing, man." And I go, "Right, send me your location on WhatsApp." And sent me location. I goes, "Right, try and ring one of the boys there, and I'm gonna have to ring the cops here to try and get you because you're stuck and you're 1%. You don't know where you are, and you're obviously in a bad jam." Like, so I start ringing the cops here, 112, and I go. They're like, fire, ambulance, or police. I was like, "Poland." And they were like, "What?" I was like, "Well, mate's in Poland, blah blah. Can you pass me through to, you know, I don't know what movie I thought I was part of, right? But I was like, "Pass me through to Poland." I want to speak to the head guy, you know. And then they were like, "What do you mean?" So I explained the situation, and they were like, "We can't put you through." So I was trying to ring the Polish, the Gdansk.
Get that in the oven.
I'll put it in the oven. I will. So is that all right, Claire?
A wee bit, that's it now.
Yeah?
That's it.
Lovely.
In the oven. Right?
It's alright. So hold on 1 second. You want to grab this, Liam?
So that's 4:15.
4:15. I'm going to put her on the bottom.
Yeah, in the bottom. That one in the bottom, I left you. Yep. That's
Lovely.
it.
Boom.
That's it done.
So, Adam, yeah, he goes. Sorry, so I'm chatting. I'm trying to ring the Gdansk police headquarters, and it just keeps meeting me with this message in Polish, this automated phone message. I obviously don't speak Polish. If it's not Cześć or Spadala Dziwka, I don't want, yeah, if it's not Kurwa, I don't want to know about it, right? But so I'm trying to ring blah blah. So I ring my mate who his girlfriend's Polish, right? So I go, "You need to get her out of bed," and she needs to translate this message. I need to get through. My mate could be dying here potentially, right? And he goes, "Where is he?" I goes, "Gdansk," and my mate goes, "Man, Carolina's from the other side of Poland." I was like, "I don't give a fuck where she's from. I just needed to translate it. Like, I'm not asking her to go get him. You know what I mean?" Anyway, right? So I'm ringing. I'm on to the embassy, right? I'm ringing. I'm going, "You need to get the cops involved." All this stuff, right? And we have it up on Google Maps, right? And me and this boy, some random man in the embassy, are looking at Google Maps, and he goes to me, "There's no bushes around that area. I don't think he's there." And I goes, "Mate, this is the location he sent me." He goes, "I can't see any bushes there. I don't really know." And I goes, "Mate, this photo's from 2017. You're telling me because there wasn't a bush in this random place in Poland, you're not going to ring the cops and potentially, you know." Yeah. Anyway, whole handling. I get through. Somehow I find I end up ringing one of the boys you're with.
Yeah.
He's talking to the receptionist. I get on the phone to the receptionist and I go, "Listen, all these boys are idiots. I need you to call the cops and send them to this location," right? Convinced her, all the rest. So my job's done. I'm like, "Right, I'm done." I'm sitting in the house with 2 screens, like fucking something at a CSA, right? Anyway, an hour later I ring the hotel and I go, listen, any word? And she goes, I think your friend is here. I was like, oh, great, what does he look like? And she just goes, big guy, mullet. And oh fuck, so I'm like, put him on the phone. And I'm like, right, if this is Adam, then happy days. So she walks up, you can hear her getting the lift and all. She walks up and goes, your friend is on the phone. And I hear you go, like, excuse me? No, you're speaking in broken English. She gives Adam the phone and he goes, hello. I went, Adam, it's Soupy. And you went, hello. He's like, Adam, man, it's Soupy. What the fuck? But long story short, he got sorted. The embassy, the Polish consulate rings me the next morning, right? And she goes, hello, I am looking to speak with Stephen about your friend Adam. I was like, we got sorted and all, we're alright. And she goes, what happened? He's stuck in bush? I goes, yeah. And she just went, the moment in the Polish consulate, me and her just had a laugh about you blocked in a bush. But no one believed me because we're like, Irish boy abroad, of course he's stuck in a bush. Like,
I'll tell my.
But that's what happened, right? Yeah. So you tell me what happened, like.
So we were in a bar, right? And everything was.
By the way, this is 4 in the fucking morning. By the time this happened, it's a nightmare,
like,
right?
Genuinely, I know everybody says this, like, but we were in a bar and I was spiked, and I swear to God, everybody all was like, oh, that's a little shake, no. But genuinely, me and my mates all got right. We brought around the drinks and they brought them over to us, and the bottle caps were off. We were drinking them, and apparently 5 minutes later, one of the lads said, like, we were falling over. And genuinely, I know I look like a self-pure, no, I don't, right? And I'm not just saying that because Claire's here, right? I've never took drugs in my life. You know what I mean? I like a wee bit of, but that's it. You know what I mean? One with the earth. And I was obviously took off, freaking out. We were given, I worked it out, some mad Polish opioid thing, right? Oh, fucking sure, I was doing 24-hour shifts in Lidl and all, right? And it was mental, right? So I was sitting, everything was mad, and I took off into the middle of the night, freaking out, thinking that shadow people were chasing me, and I told you this here.
Yeah.
To the point where people were like, oh, but that still doesn't justify it, like you weren't drugged. And I was like, I was getting chased by shadow people through rural Poland. I ended up 45 minutes away from this hotel room. I was jumping off 20-foot fences like the Polish Jeff Hardy, like fucking the Hardy Curler Bros, like, do you know what I mean?
5-star frog splash.
Yeah. Man, you even got them repaired. Good Dickie jeans, ripped up there.
Yes.
Up the shock.
Oh, here, I swear to God, you were going to vasectomy in Poland. I nearly did, right? Nearly lost the Bojangle bangle, like, right?
Vasectomy sounds like a Polish football player.
Yeah, literally, I was stuck up this here, fucked, but it was more of, I was so scared, and I remember I rang you screaming and crying.
So listen, somebody rings me drunk, and I kind of go, it's alright. You were in genuine distress, that's why I was like, and my mom was there and all, and she was like, so whenever we all got started, my mom was like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. You've never met him. But she was like, see what I see, and I found dead.
But it genuinely was, like, I was spiked in a foreign country, and it's a funny story, but genuinely very, very traumatic. I think I need to go back to therapy or something. In conclusion, don't drink in fucking foreign countries, just go to Bundoran for the weekend. And if you don't know what Bundoran is, it's Catholic fucking Portrush. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's all gravy. In conclusion, an ear died, but I'm here now.
Yeah,
and I lost the phone. Here's the fucking good part.
Great.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Faith in humanity restored.
Right. So obviously Poland wasn't my favourite nation. Do you know what I mean? I was a Lewandowski man, but here, take a leave, Szczesny. He was all right at Arsenal. Lost the rag at Roma. Right. So obviously,
you don't believe in Barcelona, though.
He might win a wheel like it. Him smoking the bangs and all, right? So I obviously lost my phone and everything, and my sister, being big sister, she went, fucking bastards, right? So I didn't know I got spiked until the last day of the holiday. So I was like, Cora, I was getting chased by these.
You were off your head for the fucking 3 days.
Oh Jesus Christ! Like, I was literally telling my big sister, I was like, Cora, someone's telling me, and she went, right, give me your iCloud. She wrote this message into my phone and was like, whoever robbed and mugged my wee brother, yous are a bunch of fucking bastards, all this here. Here's my fucking number, and you ring me and we sort this out. Her
not gonna square a dig in fucking
5'2" wee ginger woman, right? And then some guy rings my sister on WhatsApp going, hello? She was like, who the fuck's this? No, blah, blah. Long story short, a Polish guy found my phone, and me being the good man that I am, I promise I am, I got this call from Cora just about to go on stage, and it was Adam, please, I found your phone, right? And I was like, ring this fella, his name's Jacob or whatever, right? So I ring him, And I was like, hello, is this Jacob, whatever. And he's like, yes, I have your phone, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, mate, I need to get you something. Do you play PlayStation? He's like, no. And I was like, so what are you into? He's like, football. And I was like, what's your favourite football team? And he was like, Barcelona. And I was like, that's a bit mad. You're a glory hunter. You being from Poland, you love Barcelona.
I know, whatever happened.
And I was like, mate, I'll get you a Barcelona top. And he went, before I could finish, he goes, can I have Lewandowski on back, please?
Yeah, he knew what he wanted. Like,
Right,
he seen that phone and just immediately was like, Lewandowski, class.
And the best part was, right, he found me on Instagram, followed me on Instagram, chatting away to him, and he goes, are you standard upper? Fucking class. Like,
Shout out to Jacob, man. Shout out to Jacob, man. That's fucking unbelievable.
Lovely guy. I owe you a Barcelona top.
That's fucking class, man. Class.
So I was drunk, I lost my mind, but here I'm fine. I'm sure later Pablo was my man.
Yeah, sure, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. But
and I must say that is, for somebody doing a Pavlova, I think you've got it in the bag.
Thanks,
I think so much. I think so. Thank you very much, Claire. Thank you very much.
Someone that's never baked one before, because it's a hard thing to do.
Now, Mummy, you have no gearbox, you can't be writing them.
Listen here. Oh, God.
No, but so we were saying there, so this here, I'll tell you a very funny story.
Right.
So this here,
Liam, you want to...
Near gave me diabetes as a child. My ma used to be like, give it on
we
fucking...
always got stuff out of the bowl after baking.
Yeah, and Mum used to give it to me, and I got fed up with it, and she used to give it to the big mastiff Ross. Mummy, what size was Ross?
A big, massive dog.
No harm. The fella looked like the Great Khali with paws. Like,
he was a horse.
Yeah, right. But this was Mummy. Ross was ma's wee babe, like loving. Please call him Rossy babes, right? My ma we used to shop in ours to get it delivered to the house. No, Mum used to get us chocolate and stuff and get Ross treats. Was it dog treats? Was it fuck? Used to give the dog a packet of chocolate buttons and all. Used to be like Rossy babe. So the dog ended up there. Living to 3. Mum was like, "Sure, I had nothing to do with it." And even now with Mr. Finn, what do you like?
I love him.
Oh, Finn's a great lad.
What do you give
Didn't I
him?
forget to lock the door one night? Your dad's on night shift and he stayed at the front door all night, Ross.
Big Ross?
Front door, I forgot to lock it.
This big fucking also big massive just sitting there.
Remember the gypsies come round?
Hey, travellers! Right. Did Mummy tell us the story of that?
He was trying to sell me at the store and Ross knew they were, and he was going on and I had the dog by the collar, metal collar, I had a big choker on and I said, get off the property. Oh, Mrs. Nayan, I said, don't get off my fucking property now. And Ross was going, fucking wrong.
Oh, Ross just, yeah.
Mrs. Missy, you want to put the fucking dog? I said, I will put the fucking dog on you.
That's unreal.
Do you want to come round, man? Just so you're in the shot. I'll bring a chair.
Right, okay.
I mean, what was any of our granny or grandmas?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well,
were they chefs? What's your John? Oh, did I ever tell you me working my uncle?
my granny,
Yeah.
your great granny Turley, she was a cook up in the barracks.
Is that right?
And she used to make all our birthday cakes and all.
Really?
Yes. But
So here, tell me this, when did people start coming to you specifically for the Pavlovas?
When I was working in 2006.
Yeah.
Because Adam was the type of child. The nursery used to ring me at 11. He was meant to stay to 1:30. Mrs. Byrne, Adam's crying for you. Will you come and collect him?
So I actually remember. So mine once put me into the bun skull for nursery. Yeah, right. And I done 2 weeks in the fucking thing. And do you know why? Because everyone spoke Irish in their house. That was in the bun skull, and goes right. We'll go to the bun skull. And then I went into this place, was never without my ma before, and they're all speaking fucking gibberish to me, and I'm crying into my action man sippy cup. And I remember the teachers coming over me at one stage, being like, "Are you all right? Do you itch and all?" I was like, "Man, I have no idea." So I just cried for 2 weeks, and then just took me out. But now I'm raging because I should have just kept at it.
He went through 4 proms till he got into P1.
Sure, your heart's getting us home.
He used to love Superdrug. I
Right.
used to go around. You know the sweets were at the till?
Yeah. And he was.
Naughty Stars.
Would I have stolen?
Yes.
Oh, I
and I
was
would
talking
come
about
out
was a hustler.
downstairs. Adam, I don't get you 6. And I had to run and pay for it.
That's a load of lies, you man. Fucking come on. Stick me some perfume to
I was gonna
fuck
say, give me a lock of fucking. Give me a Daisy by Marcus Jacobs.
So that's when about 2006 I done. But I always done them for family, just your Auntie Patricia, and once for Christmas.
But am I right in saying that woman Caroline, I'm the reason you're friendly with her?
Yes.
Me being an 8-year-old, at the mum was in the doctor's and I was just left there to my own
I was
devices.
getting my legs tested.
What did I do? Did I sit there and whinge?
No.
I was sitting talking away to people. And I
Ear bashing.
Ear bashing. And I was sitting talking away to this receptionist. And what was it she said, do you know about me?
He's a lovely wee boy.
Lovely wee boy, she is. She's a heartbreaker. And then this woman ended up...
Get the Pavlova.
And then it was word of mouth and all. Like,
Yeah.
So that's how it started. That's how.
Yeah. So the lady Marion, I do her couple for Christmas, and she does me a couple of flowers for the grave.
Yeah.
And then I've been messing her at Easter because she does me a flower arrangement. She used to teach.
She used to be my nursery teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that though. I love because I
We
made
do
a
a bit of barter.
Yeah.
barter exactly.
Yeah.
Because a mate of mine, his mum makes a lovely. I love a good lemon cake. Like,
Oh,
right.
wow.
So she at my birthday a couple of years ago, shout out Denise. She made me a lemon cake, and I actually think there's no better gift that you can give someone than something you've made. Like, it's alright buying a fucking box on the top for fucking Jacob, right?
Yeah.
But see if you actually, like, it's so much thought and all goes into it. Like, she makes Christmas hampers and all, it's unbelievable. But I think it's lovely how, because I remember Cahill this year, he put up on a story, do you do it was a Pavlova and a something else you made, Cahill?
I made a banoffee, and I done it the proper banoffee. That was Margaret Thatcher's favourite dessert.
Are you a sympathiser? Sure, or Claire wears a poppy in July.
Shut up. But I made the banoffee biscuits, banana, toffee, and coffee cream and flake on top.
Right.
Lovely.
Coffee cream's interesting. I've never had a coffee cream.
Yeah.
Right.
Lovely.
Mummy, what's the thing I remember you telling me, so I can't remember. What do you hate making the most?
I hate making apple pies and rhubarb pies. I
Really?
can't make them.
Yeah.
But it's getting the apples right.
And then you don't want them to be too crunchy as well, you know what I mean? Then they can't hit, they're like uncooked chips then, you know what I mean? You kind of want them soft.
Yeah, and my favourite thing, making savoury, I love doing my own quiche Lorraine and my own lasagna.
Yeah.
I have never done a chicken broccoli bake with potato cheese and crisps. My sister does that one.
Don't.
Here, that's a great show. I know someone that eats mayonnaise with their stew.
Man, do you want to hear something, man, right? And this is the most me thing ever, right? Do you remember the horse meat scandal?
Aye.
Right.
Class.
No, really here.
The fucking £1 lasagna at Iceland.
Really here, right? So I obviously got wind of this, me at 11, and I used to love lasagna. I freaked out, right? Couldn't eat meat for like 4 years, freaking out, like, and mum was like, the child's going to eat here, like, mum used to make chicken lasagna because I was like doing a meat protest on the horse meat and all.
Meat protest, that's
and
unreal.
Papa got a bit of it.
And he goes, fuck me, Claire, I fucking clock. Yeah. But mummy, has anybody ever tried to, have you ever had beef with people?
Did you tell CB what one of your favourites was?
For what?
That I was reared on? Sausage, bacon, tomato and a fried egg with homemade chips.
Oh, Jesus.
Did your mummy ever make you that?
No,
Tin
actually,
tomatoes,
no.
no, tin
10
tomatoes.
tomatoes?
So say it again.
Right, you put the pan on.
Yeah.
You fry the sausages.
Yeah.
Then you throw, Adam likes streaky bacon, non-smoked. You do that all in the pan. And then you crack your egg. And then a lovely big, well, I like
Tin
tomatoes. And put that and turn it down. And then get the chips on the big fat fry.
Mate, it's such like
Comfort food,
Aye,
like, yeah,
it's
yeah.
nice,
But it's a fry. It's kind of like a fry, but I know what you mean. That's and then with the chips involved too.
That's
Great.
what my grandparents made me.
Yeah.
And then bacon and turnip in the pan.
I always remember that there.
And
Pure
chocolate
Soviet
cake.
dinner.
It is. That is Jacob dinner, like.
Yeah, your sister when she.
Cora, I always remember.
She still talks about that.
So here's one of the first, bits of lore, I suppose, from Adam and food was he was going by singing over the gym here. My man's got an omelette on. Like, yeah. So I hear you make a mean omelette as well.
I do. I'm not now. I've done it for like our catering school started in June, and I left school in September. So I got in October. So I had to get caught up. And the first one was an omelette, and I had to have it like a cigar. And I was praying to everybody because you're doing it in a full classroom, and the tutors at the top of it, and you're walking around, and you're there, and I'm going, please. And mine was starting to crack, so kind of like folded, kind of, and she says, I know you're hiding a Claire, but I'll give you a pie.
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
was last, like,
Mummy, what did Granny Lily do when you started catering school?
I
This is my
walked
granny.
in, I walked in, I was in my second year, so I'd done my City and Guilds 1, so I was going in to do my City and Guilds 2. So I walked in, I says, what's my ma doing here? And I said, Mummy, you can't be in this class. This isn't for beginners. I says, this is my second year. And I had to go to Mrs. Len. I says, that's my mother. And she says, well, she's joined this class. She says, she can't even boil that water. I says, when she married my dad, she made stew and it was green. And I says, no, you have to split us up. Because she got staying for the day and she calls me Bosie. Bosie! And we were doing the orange with the knife, you know, doing it.
Like peeling.
She was getting and peeling it like an orange, and I says, Mummy, I can't help you. I says, go away. And I was the worst day of my life. Walking in to see your ma.
See your ma.
And like sitting like Marilyn Monroe. With the high heels and the...
No, that's like you walk into the pub and seeing your mother in 5 minutes.
I know. How long was Granny in your tech class for?
The full day and that was long enough for me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't.
Well,
I only told your Aunt Marty that last week. She didn't know that she was in fits.
My Granny used to, like, she wasn't well, right?
Well, she was bipolar.
Right, and I say there's so many stories of Lily Turley, right? Mental. I told you the story. She had a caravan up in Newcastle Bunnies, right?
Yes.
She brought the cat with her. And before that, there to sedate the cat, she gave a cat a Valium. And
Yes.
in the 80s.
Valium too.
Right?
Yes.
And she gave the cat
So
a
we
Valium.
all arrived up.
We'll hear this here.
And she opened the car door and the cat shot. Tiddles was never seen again.
Up the Newcastle Mountains. And what was it she said? You were all, Mum,
Mummy, our cat. And I never fucking worry about it. I live in the forest.
used to insulate her house with fur coats.
That was her friend.
Oh, nice.
That's why she's a multi-millionaire now.
That's what there is.
Like, and what was the thing as well where Uncle Peter's friend, because it was back in the day, sure, you had 4 homes, do you know what I mean? I live in Soupy's, I live in Liam's, I live in my ma's, I live in my own, right?
Yeah, ours is a complicated. Her mother reared me and my sister. My daddy's mother reared my big brother, and my younger brother was the only one that stayed with the parents.
Yes, but what was the thing of...
And she took in lodgers.
Yeah, no, swear to God, she had like 14-year-olds like paying housekeeping on.
And you never...
Yeah, but tell the story of the one where he was a fat wee bastard.
Oh, Dougie.
Dougie, I tell the crack.
She used to go up every Friday, Soupy would fill the trolley with me.
Right.
So Soupy Dougie took a quite, you know, full of meat. He ate the whole lot. My brother got nothing. My dad, none. She says, I'm fucking sick of you, ba. So she gave him, she always had these laxatives, you know, the chocolate flavour things.
Right.
Come on, Soupy, do you want a coffee? Dougie, and she gave him it was on the pot for 3 days.
Fuck.
My brother was able to eat all the meat.
£2 a mince coming out of him.
This is the maddest thing as well, right? My Uncle Robert, right? I don't know if you met my Uncle Robert. Lovely man.
Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth, right?
Yeah,
what did Uncle Robert and Granny Lily used to do?
Get a big silver cross and get all the lead off the chapels and all, go round and sell it.
Stealing lead with his man.
And the wheel buckled and she said, come on, Robert, the fuck, get that up.
Literally used to
And
steal
the copper and the lead. I remember I told you there was a big fire over at Tuna Industrials. Us children said, oh, look, and we went back to Mary and her mate. Ma, there's a fire. Oh, come on, kid. And we went all over, you know, your go-karts and all, filled it up with my waddy juice and all.
Bringing our kids into like a fucking
and
abandoned factory.
The tins with no paper on them, we just lifted all the shit.
Stroking stuff and all as well.
That's class.
Yeah, and sure. Oh, and what was the one whenever? So she was. Oh my God, the funniest thing that time. So she wasn't well at this point. This was before she went into hospital. My granny Martha took her. No, my aunt Martha took her to France, to Lourdes or somewhere, was it?
No, she fell in with a sign man. He bought her a mobile home in Nice.
Nice, right? Right. And Marty was like, she was crying because she stayed for a week and my thingy went for 2, right?
Family.
And she was pleading to the people, crying and being like, please watch my man, like make sure she takes her tablets and stuff and all, right? And what happened? She ran out of money, sold all of her jewellery and stuff.
And she told me, Anna.
Yeah. She was hitchhiking in France, and then she got into an argument with a man in a fish shop for stealing.
She was shoplifting, and she threw this heavy thing in his fish tank, and the fish and she disappeared.
And what was the one whenever she was sort of losing the mind a bit? So our cousin, this is all gospel. I know we're just talking about my granny. Like, God rest you, Lily.
She's had Keelan's confirmation.
Yes, you've met Keelan.
And that was in Banbridge.
Right.
And she hitchhiked, I don't know, back to Banbridge.
From Lurgan?
Yeah, and she come back with a hurley stick saying UVF on it and be at their window.
A hurley stick with UVF on it?
Yeah.
It's just a pain.
I don't know where
just
she got
somehow
it.
Came
Apparently
into the gap.
she was hitchhiking from Banbridge back into Lurgan, and then from Lurgan and came where?
Came to the house randomly, obviously.
Marty's husband says, "That's your ma coming." No, it's not. Jim says, "It's your ma with a hurley stick coming."
Just said UVF on it.
That's class.
Walking about.
Here, across community.
Yeah.
Here, across community mating.
Yeah. But was Granda Desi a good cook, mummy? No. So it was.
He yapped one day about a steak, and she says, "I'll second you." So she got a 10 pedigree chum, and she made him a pie. And you put that much gravy, you hadn't a clue he was eating dog food. But she said she'd not talk about my steak again. Oh my God.
That's class, so we're just going to take this first pavlova out, and we're going to let it set to cool, and then we're going to move the bottom pavlova up to the top shelf to finish off cooking, okay? Ooh, it's looking solid. Yeah. Looking solid, very good. Fire that there. I'm going to fire that to...
It kind of looks like Keith Flint's hit her in Project.
And then fire that up to the top. Lovely. And then... Lovely. Aye, so how much whipping cream for one pavlova?
That size there, the full one.
For one pavlova?
One, yeah.
I'll throw that other whipping cream, will you? Green
Yeah.
one? Just, sorry, it's right in, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Now, this here borscht in the bag a wee bit. So can I do both at the same time here though and separate them? Or will I do one at a time?
One at a time.
One at a time?
Yeah.
So, that's right.
Yeah, one at a time because, yeah.
Yeah, for portion, that's 100%, that's 100%. So I'm going to actually just put the cream in this then.
Some people put sugar or icing sugar or a bit of vanilla essence. I just simply keep it plain with everything, and that's it.
It kind of lets the meringue speak for itself.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
because you have the fruit and then you have the flake and all.
Fire it in and then put
fire
it
in. Kind of just put it number 5. I would put it to start it off.
5, happy days.
Because if you put it on max and leave it, it will turn into your own butter. This is how you make your own butter.
Butter, yeah. So all the way down to the touch of the bottom, and then number 5.
Yeah. That's it.
Lovely.
That's it.
Right, happy days. So then take this out and fire it in that bowl and just wait. Lovely.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do this other one as well then. Where's that not? Lovely. Here we go.
Do you want me to get another bowl? Do you know the difference?
No, because I'm just going to leave the second one and that then. You know what I mean? Thank you though.
Looks like some good spots. More water.
Is that in shot line? Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. You don't want it too thick. You want a wee bit of a peak in it because you're putting it over the pavlova.
You want a wee bit of air in it.
Give it an Asian, yeah.
Lovely. And then I'll just do the second one here.
Do you want me to pour it in so it looks like I'm doing something?
Yes. So hold on, one second.
Oh!
You're right. Sorry.
Don't even just squeeze it.
No, sorry. Just chill. Hey, look at you, that Panagon Skywalker, look. You're alright. I'll back up.
Bit of a mess, alright, Adam?
Oh, Jesus. Time crier.
Can't take them anyway.
That was so stinking outside.
Cloth. Now you can
Get
wash.
that cloth there.
Aye.
I just don't want to get it everywhere. Oh yeah, it's fucking thick, creamy stuff, what?
So that's whipping cream, not double cream.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely.
Double cream is used for Swiss rolls and
For like
anything Victoria sponge.
cream fillings usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
You know me? Never heard of pull and pray?
Right, and then same again. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Same again with this. Lovely.
We're still rolling? Sure, we're a little biscuit song. Rolling.
That's it.
Lovely. I have to say, I'm looking forward to this now. And you know what it is? I feel very privileged that I've been trusted with this recipe because I know it's highly sought
Out
after.
the door.
Right?
Okay.
Here's one I made earlier. Right? This one is yours, Claire.
Thank you very
One
much.
better, and this is myself and Adam's, right? So what
Good, lads.
we're going to do here is we're going to decorate them. We've got strawberry, grape, and a flake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One flake per pavlova, and you just break it up in the wrapper, do you?
Yeah, I do indeed.
And then, so using both bath away
Yep.
and decorate.
Right.
And
Mummy, how did you say you just clatter away the fuck?
Yeah.
So, Jesus, I forgot that tonight. So I'm just sitting. Is this your, Mummy, what's your least favourite part about making pavlova?
Cleaning up afterwards.
Clean, huh? Won't be like it.
the clean-up is actually the worst.
So you just put the cream on top and layer it all over to the edges. Right, like that. Just smooth it out. I generally just use all the cream because you like a bit of cream on it to taste it.
So Adam, you're going to use this here.
Yep.
Because that's gluten. That's gluten-free.
So I'm just painting it, Mummy? Oh, Jesus, sure I missed it.
Okay.
Oh, we've got pavlova at home. You know that meme when it's like, oh, can we get pavlova? No, we have pavlova at home. This is what mine's going to be.
So, do this, right? Like,
Some thumper.
you know what I mean?
Billy
And then
Bumper.
you can spread it afterwards. It'll basically look what you want. You know what I mean? Lump it up and then spread it. That's the one. There you go. See it yourself. How you getting on with that, Claire? Unreal.
That's
It's
it.
not your first rodeo, was it?
You know,
She knows her way around cream.
right?
I'd take that off you.
Right. So then we just start decorating.
Yeah. So, do you usually have a way you kind of decorate? Do you
I
sort
just
of-
go on, at the outer edge, just go like that there and work.
Yeah, round the corner.
Yeah.
And Mummy, I done something really cool for you.
I was gonna
What?
say you have a.
Yeah, I'll get it out to the camera, folks. 1 second. Fuck, can I take this apron off?
No, you can.
No, you can. Jesus Christ.
So this is great, folks. I actually love this. It's really nice. It looks really nice too. It's not just you know what I mean.
Jesus.
Rather on yourself, yeah. Lovely.
Flying.
At least I have a dinner first, should be.
Yes. So obviously, Mummy, you got a bit of bad news in September.
Yes,
So
I
to pay,
did
to pay
indeed.
tribute to my ma, I got a tattoo of a pavlova, right? And Mum just had mental surgery.
Yes.
And I went, fuck it, I'm getting the tattoo for my ma. So Mum a couple of days post surgery, me coming in crying, be like, Mummy, I'm paying tribute to you. Her sitting in a bed vaping. Pavlova? That looks like a fucking, what was
Strawberry
it?
cheesecake.
Fucking strawberry cheesecake it is, and she's sitting dissecting this tattoo. Sure, that there's a meringue base and all this here. I was fucking me, the worst
Biscuit
pain
base,
ever.
a biscuit base.
Biscuit base, yeah.
Honestly, here, Claire, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Try doing something nice for your ma, and she fucking turns it back on you.
I've never seen a pavlova with fucking shortbread on
Yeah.
it.
No.
Mum, do you reckon that's enough?
Yeah.
Further hold on.
Yeah.
Fire
Go,
the whole lot.
Want me to find the rest of the
come
cream on
around
it?
here, the edges
Yeah,
more.
I'll get
So
you.
yes. But yes, Mum, so as we're saying, you got a bit of bad news, and
Yes.
you're handling it like a champion.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Bit of bad news. With
Got over this fourth round of chemo.
Fucking
Got
right.
excellent news that the tumours, no more tumours, and the cancer cells are shrinking.
Brilliant.
Yes, yes, yes.
Love to see it, Mum. Give us a hug.
Fucking unbelievable.
Fucking love you, man.
Unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
fucking great. And so that was recent good news.
Yes, that was last week there.
That's
So
fucking
I
amazing.
my fifth round was on the 25th of March, and my lovely son is keeping me company the whole
Yeah.
day.
Of course he is.
So
There.
yes,
Yeah.
can't help him. And this is the finished product.
So this is the finished product of Claire's pavlova. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Is that the shot in here on this side camera? That, folks, come on. That's unbelievable. Oh, a lot of blueberries on here.
Yeah, because he's having enough strawberries.
That's alright. So Adam is just absolutely caveman in this here, which I love. I'm going to give these blueberries away. So I fire some blueberries in yours, Claire?
If you want to, yes, you can put whatever fruit you can. You can put, if you're putting tin fruit, I would put it in a sieve and take it and dry it off because it's very sweet and the syrup. But I would highly recommend whatever fruit is in season, I would use the seasonal fruit.
Here, salt battle.
Great. Claire, do you want to throw these couple of these blueberries on? I don't want to.
Okay, I'll do it.
It'd be like painting over the Mona Lisa.
Okay. So.
And I'll throw this cream off to the side. And then after we decorate these, we're going to get into
the nitty-gritty.
Into the nitty-gritty. We're going to get into the most fun part of the whole lot.
Yeah. I don't want to stay on it. There we go.
Lovely.
And are you keeping like a wee scoreboard, as in like of your guests being like, as in what's been your favourite so far?
Because I've only done this is only the fourth episode, you're right. Because it's only the fourth episode, it's kind of, honestly, bro, and I said this last week, I'm not just saying this for the camera, everything we've made has been nice.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
And Liam, you've tried everything we've made, it all has been nice. Like, I've made mistakes in basically every episode. This is probably the first episode where I have made a mistake. And it's
I think
you've done everything.
No, but that for first time Pavlova, I've been teaching young people and they haven't even got to that stage.
No, well, here,
it's been in the bin.
Is that enough, or what am I saying?
That's alright.
That's it.
Do you want a few blueberries on it?
A few blues on.
Aye, get your blueberries.
Up a bloobs. Big Rangers fan.
Where's your flake?
Lovely. And then I'm going to get two knives. I'm going to get another knife for cross-contamination purposes.
Will we even get your uncle in this or no?
I'll get it right afterwards.
Yes, there we go. Yeah. So we have Liam, are you having some?
I'm going to have some surely. So we'll just do 3 plates here. We'll just put 2 slices in each plate so we can try each.
Right. Is that enough? Right.
Alright, so fire the flake on there.
Alright.
Jesus. Here, young fella here's cooking. No, he's fucking not. Jesus, he isn't. Jesus.
Bring it out, man. You have a shaky hand like me. Shake it.
That's fucking trauma of living with you, Claire.
Come on, round there.
Go on ahead.
Claire, fire's another one there. Fuck me. Who let bro cook?
Your head, Adam.
Pure fucking nepotism.
Love that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I didn't have fuck
Yeah,
that.
we'll have it.
Right.
Look, one of them.
Right.
Shake, rattle and roll.
Top of it. Hold it towards the bottom. Hold it towards the
I
bottom.
literally feel like I'm Happy Gilmore and you're the coach. Just tap it in the hole. Tap it. Tap it.
That's the one. No, there we are.
Jesus Christ.
That's masterful.
If Cackle could see, nice son.
There you go. James Burnley, what are you having here?
Where's my Pavlova?
Right, is that enough? Or what, Mummy, what am I saying here? Poor critter looks like he's dandruff.
That'll do. So, this here, that's me and Adam's one, right? But Claire,
Thanks, Adam. I stood in the grape.
there you go, yeah.
I got stung by a bee.
So, Claire, it gives me great pleasure to allow you to do the honours.
Okay.
This Pavlova. This
All right.
Pavlova. This is the famous Lisburn Pavlova.
All right then. Okay.
You better be fucking grateful that Claire's sharing this recipe.
I am. You better be grateful. Right.
No, I'm not having on it. I'm sweet enough, sure.
Okay. There we are.
Wow.
Okay.
Liam, you grab a handheld toast with us? Yeah. Please, thank you. So
Very
there's number one. You want to cut the other two?
No, you cut the.
Are you sure? Perfect, thank you very much.
Okay.
Here's another one. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm making a fucking cunt of this.
Jesus, Stephen.
I'm getting an absolute cunt of that. Sorry, no, sorry, it's alright. That's nice, right? Yeah. Oh, here.
Come Mum, you can't look at this here.
You can't get the selfies.
Yeah.
That's mine right here. I'll give you yours.
Oh, Jesus, now we're...
We're gonna laugh here.
Fuck. Right. Oh God.
I think that.
Here, lads. Oh, bollocks. Oh, no.
What have you done, Adam?
You're alright.
Sure.
Well, that,
There we go.
right, and then we have a.
It's not fresh, you know.
So fresh, so clean. Sure, it cast.
So, there's that. That's that one, and then Claire. Here, one of the more. Is that yours or mine? That's yours.
Yeah, sure.
And then we're gonna cut the ones me and Adam made, and we're just gonna fire in the same place. Or no, we won't fire in the same place. And obviously we can't handle the fact that these are not all the same plate, but we'll just pretend that's something.
Sure, look at that day. You're so normal. Well, I'm telling Pip you're able to do this.
Shut up.
Adam, do you want to do the honours of your?
You sure you want me to do the
I'm
honours?
sure. That will do. Yeah. Give me your hand. There you are.
Tell me, boy.
Your sticky wee hand.
Sticky wee toffee pudding. Wee pun there for you folks, anyways. Doing like our MC for this evening. This is going to be. Oh God.
Lovely.
Then you lift her. Just needs a bit of love.
People were saying you need a pay server.
Here, I promise you better do that. Come
You
on.
want that?
Here.
We'll eat the Pavlova. Come on. Here, that's not too bad.
Here.
That's not too bad.
No, you're getting better, Adam.
That's nice. Lovely.
Still,
Lovely.
we're cutting the ribbon. The reopening the nursery.
Here.
Lovely.
Lovely.
There you
Do you
go.
want me to
Uh-huh.
this one?
Ah,
Want me to cut this just for this?
yeah.
Claire's actually doing a protest. She's walked off camera. She said, "I can't deal with these absolute hellions."
Souls anymore. That's yours, Claire.
Thank you very much.
So, we're just going to do a quick taste test here then.
Yeah.
right?
Do you want a wee apple or fork, sorry?
Yeah. So that's that.
You should get 8 to 10 portions out of it.
Here. Yeah, we got to close up with the best. So that's Claire's first slice of the Claire Pavlova. That is, come on, amazing. So,
Thank you.
I
Lovely.
fork or spoon?
Whatever.
Right.
It's all going down the one way.
That is. You want to start over here, and we'll get. This is like. Who painted that? I don't know. Go on, get that.
Funny product.
But like,
Beautiful.
yeah,
Light as a feather.
unbelievable. Go ahead on you. Have a wee. This is your mum's one now. This is your mum's one. So that's actually yours, mum. And this is my wee sad looking one here.
Well, what's the verdict?
Here. It's getting on.
It's light as a feather. It's not like the restaurants you get.
And it's not. It's very sweet though sometimes. With
Right.
meringue, you can get that kind
You
of.
don't put sugar in the cream.
Right.
See where it's coming from? Because it's sweet enough.
Here. Unbelievable. Here.
He can climb that.
I swear I'm not taking the piss here. That's unbelievable. You know what?
You've never tried mine.
No, it is. I think, see, out of respect for this recipe, I'm not going to any of that. And you know why? You're the only gardener.
Thank you. Thank you.
Folks, that's been episode 4 of Too Many Cooks.
Come down my mouth.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening. Thanks to Adam for coming out, and most of all, thanks to Claire for coming out
Anytime.
and sharing the wisdom and knowledge that is the Lisburn Pavlova.
You have my royal seal of approval. Super.
Honestly, thank you very much.
I would not give that recipe to anybody. And you have smashed it.
Claire, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Not at all.
Unbelievable. Thank you, that's a wrap.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Sophie.